to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Devils and the Chargers.
Up next,
top-ranked doubles, too. I apologize, misspoke there. 3 points for the Devils, 2 doubles wins, 1 point for the Chargers, reflecting that win by Bradley. Top-ranked doubles, you saw the teams, Olharan and Urbieta. What a debut it was this past Friday night for Olharan up in the front court. First time we're going to see him at this top-ranked doubles level. Should be a lot of fun against Zulaika up there, one of the best front quarters in the league as well. Good backcourt compliments as well. Dead even in terms of the rankings. #1 ranked player in the front court for both of these teams. #3 ranked backcourter as well. Should be a fun one. Match number 4. Top-ranked doubles. We are ready to begin. Match number 4. Olharan and Urbieta serve to Zulaika and Benny. There's a serve by Olharan. Benny just does get up there to begin the match. Backhand to the outside is out of reach. Chargers on the board first, the opening point.
Benny getting one in there quickly. Right to the outside. Well played.
Here's Benny from the 10 line. Big backhand, this one passing. Olharan looking for the rebote, lays it up from the right side. Olharan on the left side. There's a backhand. Low runner on the numbers for Benny. What a grab. Big backhand again. Here's Urbieta. Benny advancing, takes it in the air once more. Urbieta now puts it on the wall. Benny takes it off the numbers. Urbieta again, deep in the backcourt. Higher and harder. Benny cutting inside, takes it in beyond the 13. Forehand laid up. Olharan not going to get there in the air. Comes back to Urbieta. Back on the inside. Here's Zulaika. Trying to pass with it. Olharan going up. He cuts it off. Forehand rebote. Pushed outside. Zulaika takes it in the air. Zulaika the high 3-wall play. Lands out. And a quick challenge by the Chargers.
It's been challenged. Benny made the call.
So the call was originally out. So if replay sends that that ball was in, this will just be a replay of the So we're just taking a look back here. We'll get a look when we have it. So original call was out. If replay deems that it was in, it will be a replay of the point. It's different when the original call is in and then replay says that it's out. That ball is out of play and we can award a point. So official review underway.
Taking place here in the back. We don't have access to the view. It's all a question of where it touches the floor. And again, Jai-Alai, like so many other games, a game of inches.
All right. So the chief judge has come back, reviewed it, and that is in. Replay of the point here. Chargers will have the serve. It is a replay of the point. The Chargers lead 1-0. Zulaika will have 2 serves here. Here's Zulaika. Costado, split him up. Urbieta on the bounce, takes it in. Benny backing up at the 12 line. Hard backhand, dropping low. Urbieta runs under it. Urbieta now, back beyond the 12 line. High and hard. Benny reaching in at the 13, takes it. Olharan advancing, cuts it off. Here's a backhand. Powerfully thrown up at the 7. Back to Benny. Backhand just does clear on the numbers. Olharan lays it up. Benny again, low runner. Olharan's there to cut it off. Zulaika, the 2 wall. Stopped by Olharan. Olharan, the drop shot. Cortada hybrid. Scoring.
No hybrid about it. That's
yeah,
a
that was,
Cortada.
wow.
That ball came
the motion,
inches above the, well, it's the way he held his arm.
Yeah.
His arm was a little bent.
Right.
And look.
Score is correct. It is 1-1. No, but just clarifying that. It's been a while since we've had an out call change to in, so that is the rule. One agrees. 1-1. Continuing on here in this doubles match. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Forehand played back to the inside. Urbieta now up at the 9 line. Forehand Urbieta. Caught overhead. Here's Urbieta now between the 9 and 10. High hard backhand. Benny now. Side Urbieta, dropped inside. Benny reads it. Up at the 9, big backhand. Another Urbieta. Oh, that one died. Olharan makes a tough save. It's a 2-all. Zulaika, quick turn. That one's out. Devils lead 2-1. On the backhand, crossing deep in the backcourt. That one is tipped. Quick point for the Chargers. We're tied up 2-2. Back over the top to the inside. That one scooped up by Olharan. What a catch by Urbieta up the wall. He comes down with the ball. Zulaika on the Costado. Costi inside, cut off in the air. Here's Urbieta. Backhand. Benny now. What a catch by Urbieta off the side wall. Benny puts this one inside. Urbieta now from the 10. And hard, not going to get past Benny. Good defense in the corner. Urbieta now, sidearm play. Ooh, drops between them. Zulaika, late reaction. He gets out there, keeps it going. Olharan, 2-wall. Stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika, low and hard. Urbieta got there before the second bounce. What a catch. Benny now, low and hard. And Olharan tipped it, coming cross court. Well played point goes to the Chargers. They lead 3-2.
Tremendous play by all 4 players. have to say, don't know the role that fatigue or I can't say that he's fatigued. Didn't seem fatigued, but again, Olharan literally has just flown in from Spain. Flight arriving about 4:30 in the afternoon here, Eastern time.
It is Eastern
Came straight from Miami International Airport. Conveniently, we're located literally less than 2 miles from MIA. He was able to come right here from the airport to play Battle Court. So don't know that role, that the time change. He was playing a tournament yesterday. There's a lot going on there. But so far, the score is pretty close.
Benny reaching back behind him, takes it at the 13 line. Lobbed up, Urbieta now just beyond the 10. Ran harder, Benny's got it. Benny now back at the 13. Drops this one between them. Urbieta steps up. Go back in again on the numbers in the corner. That one comes out. Zulaika, what a rebote. Stopped overhead. Here's Urbieta now. Benny from the left side. Low runner. Olharan scrapes it off the sidewall. Backhand just does clear. Forehand rebote dropping low. Urbieta again. That ball kicked way up. Stays with it. Hard backhand. Here's Benny now. Olharan goes to the inside. Benny controls it on the forehand. This one back inside. Urbieta now calls him off. Drops it just above the pad. Zulaika. 2-wall. More of a splitter. That is tipped. 4-2 lead for the Chargers. I think that's the type of play that some other highlight. Front quarter has to go for that ball. Here at back quarter, Urbieta was already moving to it. He was going to make a play on it.
Communication between the players, really, really important.
It's one thing that definitely going to take a little time, but once he figures that out, it's going to be a tough #1 doubles team. Olharan somehow caught that serve. What a catch. Back to Benny on the left side. Low runner. Olharan's got it again. Urbieta now comes back to the right side of Benny. Benny high and hard off the front wall. Urbieta back in there on the inside. Benny now. This one cutting closer to the sidewall. No problem for Urbieta. Lobs another backhand up. Here's Benny now. Urbieta from the 10. Backhand stopped overhead. Benny now. Back inside. Urbieta foot on the wall. He's down with the ball. This one just out of reach. Zulaika calls him off. Rebote forehand over the top. Dropping low off the back wall. Here's Urbieta on the rebote. Benny picks it up on the bounce. Rifles the backhand. Shooting off the back wall. Olharan just drops it inside. Benny, more of an outside placement. Urbieta runs under it. Right back to the inside. What a pickup. Almost. Had it for a moment. Just lost it. That's 3 points for Olharan and Urbieta.
Be curious to see what's going on with Olharan in this right side. Again, looked to be a favor. I don't know if he got a sufficient stretch in or warm up.
Progressively adding more power, but
definitely going a little easy with the right side.
Not what we saw early on Friday night. Urbieta from the corner, backhand at the 12 line. Here's the rebote. One dropping low. Urbieta gets there. Hard backhand, stopped by Benny. Rebote left side, just above the pad. Lets it come back to Urbieta. Hard backhand now for Urbieta. Benny out of the way. Zulaika on the rebote. It's a forehand. Comes back to Urbieta on the right side. Backhand by Urbieta. That just does clear. Forehand rebote rifled, dropping low. Urbieta just lays it up. Forehand rebote, laid up again. Benny got it on the forehand. Late reaction, got up there in time. Here's Urbieta now from the 10. Benny able to pass. Olharan coming back to the 8 line, drops the rebote inside. He patiently gets up there before the second bounce. Low running backhand. Urbieta ducks. Olharan comes back for it high off the front wall. Here's Zulaika. 2-wall. Thrown to score. 5 points for the Chargers. They have a possible set point.
Beautifully executed by Zulaika. Lines up that 2-wall beautifully. Throws it with a lot of power.
And he has been so much more patient this year on these costados, and the 2-wall in particular. Well above the pad, well inside the boundary line, scoring perfectly. What a catch by Urbieta. That ball kicked up off the serve. Here's the rebote, forehand. Zulaika powers it inside, back to Urbieta. Benny down just beyond the 12, to the inside. Urbieta has it. This one out of reach. Zulaika, powerful throw, dropping low. Urbieta has to play the rebote. It's a 2-wall off the rebote.
Okay.
From Urbieta.
Wow. I don't know. I was trying to think about the last time I saw him throw that in doubles in that particular scenario. I don't think I've ever seen
Not on
that.
this court.
No, that's magnificent. That was just so beautifully executed. And it's important. Why? No one's expecting it.
Yeah,
Zulaika's
no
one's
like,
expecting it. Zulaika's, am I going to get hit or am I going to run for it?
Yeah. That was perfect. Urbieta steps up, takes it in the air, backhand. Here's Benny now. Urbieta picks it up off the floor. Big backhand, just does clear. Rebote, forehand. Is missed off the rebote. Point and set. Zulaika and Benny win it 6-4. But minute and a half. The board will play our second set. Well, back and forth opening set here. Pace has certainly picked up. This top-ranked one.
Here we are in the ESP3 players cage. Chargers, Zulaika and Benny. First there to the bench. Both doing a great job in that first set.
You're seeing an experienced team in Zulaika and Benny against a team with no experience on this court together. I mean, Olharan just coming here, went back and forth, and hasn't had some practices with Urbieta, but nothing quite like this, and hard to replicate game speed and game pace, particularly at this doubles level. It hung in there very well, but a couple devastating shots by Zulaika, good catching by Benny in the backcourt. And then to that first set victory. For the Chargers, too. I mean, got to keep it away from that left side of Olharan if he's not 100% with the right.
Look at that catch. That's off the serve. I think he was thinking about, I think it looked like he was thinking about throwing 2-walls and then just decided to keep it inside.
I mean, look at this. Olharan is on the move, breaking, and he's not even close.
Yeah.
Shows you the type of 2-wall that Zulaika can throw. A lot of power, a lot of cut. Just love the way that he throws. I mean, pretty much the same every time. Good consistency. He shows you the Costado 2-wall that beats you to the net. He's got a splitter as well. Throwing a couple more to the inside. Got to mix it up. Zulaika doing a good job today. 6-4 for the Chargers in the opening set. We're ready for set 2. Devils have the serve. There's a serve. Our second set is underway. Benny blasts the backhand, open it up. Rebote left side. Olharan gets out there. Drops it to Benny now at the 9 line. Great leaping grab by Urbieta in the corner. Benny now ranging back forward at the 13 line. Drops it inside. Here's Olharan. Rebote coming out. Forehand rebote laid up. Here's Zulaika, takes it off the sidewall. Splitter. Urbieta got out to it. Great read. Drops it back over the top. Benny advances. Picks it up high on the right side. Hurtado back to Urbieta now. Great pickup in the backcourt. Benny drops it between them. Olharan, left side rebote. Keeps it on the wall. Benny going up for it. Forehand. What a catch by Urbieta. Scraped it off the numbers. Backhand opens up. Benny, middle of the court. On a forehand, drops it inside. Urbieta able to cut it off again. Powerful backhand. Here's Benny now. Rebote left side. Ooh, that kicked across to Zulaika. Benny reflexes, gets out there in time. Urbieta backing up. He scooped it up. Keeps it inside for Benny now. Another one that opens up. Zulaika will get out there. High to the inside with a big bounce. Urbieta reaching up high. Backhand. This one passes. Zulaika on the move. Rifles it on the right side. Perfectly placed. Better catch by Urbieta. Urbieta standing in up at the 10 line. This one inside. Back to Benny now. Benny launches it. Just out of reach. Olharan drops it inside. Benny sidearm play. Olharan coming back for it. Digs it out high off the front wall. Zulaika, nice catch. There's a backhand. He's going to keep passing with it. Olharan comes back for it. Just does clear. Low and hard again. What a catch by Urbieta. Couple on this point alone. Rebote coming up the middle. Urbieta now. Higher and harder. Benny had to switch to his left side at the last moment. Flicks the backhand up. Olharan splitter. Benny got out there. Benny now. Sidearm play. Cut off in the air by Urbieta. This one pushed up the middle. Urbieta now. Lower and harder. Benny backing up. Scooped it up high on the left side. There's the backhand. Coming in and coming out. Rebote left side. Just above the pad. Zulaika coming cross court. Just going to try to pass with it. Zulaika going up for it at the 8. The backhand, low and hard. Here's Urbieta. Rote left side. Benny now. Backed up to the 11. Sidearm play. Just catch by Urbieta lining it up. Benny, there's a backhand 2-wall. That's caught in the air. Olharan slows it down with the cortada. Back to Zulaika. Rote laid up. Benny reaches up on the right side over the top. Olharan unable to get there. Foot on the wall. Urbieta makes the play. Hard backhand just does clear. Zulaika up at the 6 line. Turns it up the middle. What a scoop by Olharan. The 2-wall. Thrown to score. What an opening point of our second set. Goes to the Devils. They lead 1-0.
Quite a point. I mean, both teams feeling each other out. Zulaika, beautiful outside placement, scooped up by Olharan. Sees the 2-wall. He's going to be safe. That he threw it high. Very well done.
Good catch by Urbieta, crossing deep in the backcourt. Lobs the backhand up. Here's Benny now. Olharan, good range, back of the 9 line. Hard throw. Benny going to keep it on the left side. He runs around it. Urbieta, the backhand, just does clear. Forehand to Bote for Zulaika. Powerfully turned it. Catch by Urbieta on the bounce, crouching down for it. Here's Benny, all he can behind this one. Olharan backpedals quickly, drops it inside. Perfect placement. Better catch there by Benny. We'll kick off the side wall. Zulaika takes it in. Back to the inside. Urbieta not falling for it. Good catch. There's a backhand. Forehand back inside. Now Rebote. Urbieta just lays it up. Puts it above the pad. Zulaika going up for it. 3-wall to the outside. Urbieta leaping catch. Coming cross court. Benny got to scoop it up. Clean miss. Rebote's not there. 2-point lead for the Devils.
Tremendous play by Benny throughout that point. Just missed it there at the end. You see a beautiful throw here by Zulaika. Urbieta taking his eye off the ball, but still making the catch. Powerfully thrown. Benny missed the scoop. Tried to get back in there to make the rebote. Timing just was off. Good effort.
A powerful backhand. Urbieta steps out of the way. Olharan, there's the rebote. Dropped inside. Benny. Up at the 9. Big backhand. Wall to wall. Cutting inside. Olharan just lays it up. Gets it into the backcourt. Nice play. Here's Benny now, just above the pad. Urbieta. Hard backhand from the 12 line. Here's Benny now. High off the front wall, lobbed up, back to the left side of Urbieta. Bote inside, Urbieta will clip off the sidewall. Zulaika on the costado, rips it inside. He runs around it, gets out there, and plays the Bote on the back end. Benny keeps it on the left side, hard backhand. Ooh, that died off the front wall. Urbieta's got it in the air. Forehand powered and caught off the sidewall. Urbieta, another one, big backhand. Dropped inside, Urbieta looking for it, just does lay it up. Above the pad, Zulaika gets there before the second bounce, keeps it inside. Urbieta, another great read. Hard backhand. Benny now, tough Bote. He's got it. No play for Olharan. Urbieta has to come from the backcourt, up at the 7 line, comes up the middle. Not a lot on that Bote. Benny turns it. Urbieta, hard to the inside, scooped by Benny. Benny, backhand to wall, caught in the air by Olharan. Olharan lays it up. Back to Zulaika. Zulaika the splitter. That lands out. 3 points for the Devils.
Again, Benny doing a phenomenal job here in the backcourt. Same thing with Urbieta. Urbieta making some fantastic catches. Olharan allowing him to play a bit more from the backcourt. Again, Olharan with only 2 playing days in his career here at Magic City. So Urbieta, the more familiar of the 2 players.
Powerful backhand from Benny. 3-wall play. Olharan rips it of the pad. Benny stays with it. Low and hard to the inside. Urbieta had to switch from left to right. He comes up with it. Zulaika the splitter. That one going to land in and score. First point for the Chargers in our second set. Another look at this one. Going with the higher 2-wall. Get it above the head of the opposing front quarter. Get it to land in the corner and then hopefully hit the cage or that Magic City Battle Court logo. What a catch by Benny. Didn't have control though. Ball out of the basket. As he went to make the throw. That's now 4 points. Devils serve. Oh, good catcher by Urbieta, crossing, got it low on the left side. There's the backhand, coming out for the Bote. Powerful return by Zulaika. Wall to wall on the backhand. Wow, that forehander Bote. Olharan flicks it up overhead, but that caught the screen, and that's out of play. 2 points for the Chargers.
Came up on him too fast to get his body around it. I think wanting to go for that ball left side, it's natural to go for it forehanded.
Urbieta backing up. What a powerful serve. Stands in there. Again, clears the overhead screen. Zulaika, what a Bote. One comes shooting off the back wall. Olharan just does get out there. Here's Benny. Forehand inside. Here's Urbieta from the 9 line. Lob this one up. Here's Benny. Good range. Back there at the 11. Left side Bote. Benny. Dropping a little lower. Urbieta's got a play on it. Straight to the outside.
Beautiful.
That hit the cage, landing in and scoring.
Urbieta with a clutch 2-wall earlier and an outside placement there. That's the little key with backcourters not throwing a lot of shots, is the ones who don't, when they do throw them, They often have a hiding because look, no one's lining up outside. They're both looking inside. They're both walking inside.
Throw it outside as Zulaika.
Exactly.
Forehand Urbieta, caught overhead by Urbieta from the 10 line. Big backhand. A catch by Benny. That cross deep in the backcourt. Urbieta in the corner. Hard backhand lobbed up. Urbieta's coming out. Powerful save to the inside. Olharan coming cross court. And a powerful backhand. Urbieta, sidearm play. And he let that one pass, catches 3 walls. Zulaika back over the top, big bounce. Urbieta controls it high on the left side. Another backhand coming in. Here's Benny now. Urbieta left side. Zulaika comes cross court, he cuts it off. Splitter. Split on
placement
to
worked again.
Score.
Still possible set point here.
Chargers with 3, still possible set point for the Devils.
Dangerous lead of only 2 points. Chargers more than capable of coming back up.
Benny there at the 10 line, hard backhand, out to the Urbieta. Olharan powers it inside, here's Benny now, backhand. Olharan keeps it inside, Benny on the bounce from the forehand, sidearm play. Inside, Urbieta backing up, he scooped it up. Backhand again by Urbieta. Benny just out of the way, powerful Urbieta, right at the feet. Urbieta able to scoop it up. Back over the top, that ball is tipped. We are going to a third set in just 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I have to say, impressed with the teamwork here with the Devils. Olharan and Urbieta. Urbieta, standout play there in the backcourt. Absolutely fantastic. 2 good shots there in that second set.
Yeah.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. See Olharan getting some feedback from Jairo.
An experienced Devils team. I mean, great person to get advice from. Jairo, a couple of seasons, so now his 5th season in Battle Court. He was one of the best players, regardless of ranking. There's some replays here coming right up the middle. Started off the set. Nice 2-all there by Olharan. Caught both charges
Just
to
so
the
much
inside.
control. I mean, just excellent control.
Even on that catch, too.
Yeah.
I mean, don't really see many people handle those outside placements by Zulaika all
For an
too
explosive
easily.
player, he's pretty composed.
Yeah, that's well said, Stu. Even Olharan liked that one. The outside placement from Urbieta. Yeah, he's mixing it up in the backcourt. Some aggressive play by Zulaika. You got to keep the defense honest. Devils did so in the second set. Forced a third one. Devils lead the game day 3-1. So with a doubles win right here, they would clinch at least 4.5 points and at least get a win on the game day. Want to add as many points as possible. A great start for them through the first 3 matches. To add some more points here in match number 4. Up next, we have Jairo and Rock against Urbieta and Bradley. That's a 4th-ranked doubles match, and we'll close it out. The number 1 ranked singles, Olharan and Zulaika. We'll be back in action in our final match, 1-on-1. We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Zulaika and Benny will serve to Olharan and Urbieta. What a catch by Urbieta to begin our third set. Urbieta dropping low. Good scoop by Urbieta. Here's Benny. From the 12 line, high, hard return, cutting inside. What a catch by Urbieta. That cross beyond the 13. Urbieta left side, fired just above the paddle. Zulaika comes cross court, picks it up to Urbieta again. Benny steps around it, takes it on the forehand, back inside, reaching in his Olharan. Forehand Urbieta. Overhead, Olharan, Costado, back inside, Benny all alone, kicked up, stays with it. Well placed forehand, Olharan, it's left side Urbieta. Benny, clean miss on the scoop. Urbieta save on the back end, that stays inside. Urbieta, big hop, pulls it in. Urbieta again, what a catch up the wall. There's the backhand lobbed up, here's Benny. Outside placement. Zulaika got to that one. Zulaika the high three-wall play. That lands in and scores. What an opening point here of set number 3. That goes to the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny.
Outside place off the 3-wall, doing exactly what it's supposed to do, landing in and scoring. Very well done.
Benny on the backhand to the inside, stopped overhead. Benny to the inside, 3-wall play. Olharan lays it up high off the front wall. Zulaika trying to cut it off, just missed. Devils tie it up, 1-1. That's an overserve. Second serve coming up. Runner to the inside. Urbieta rather takes it off the side wall. Back over the top inside. Urbieta lining up the Urbieta. Leaping save on the Urbieta. Just did reach in the inside. That one's tipped. 2-1 lead for the Chargers.
Urbieta adjusting back to the inside, just not able to make the play.
What a catch by Urbieta. Powerful serve. Back to Benny now at the 12 line. Urbieta leaping in the corner. One dropping a little lower. Benny steps up. Urbieta there at the 12 line. Big backhand. Benny with a missed ball. Ties it up. 2-2. Benny keeps a serve on the left side. There's a big backhand kicking up out of the way. Urbieta saved by Olharan. Here's Benny on the inside. Another backhand. Little runner. Olharan's there to cut it off. Benny on the backhand. Here's Urbieta charging. Forehand. Played inside. Kicking, crossing deep in the backcourt. Benny makes the play. Urbieta keeps this one inside. Benny, hard backhand. Urbieta back in there, takes it in. Urbieta back to the left side of Urbieta. Benny now back beyond the 13, lobs it up. Urbieta keeps it backhand. Out to the Urbieta. Zulaika puts it up the middle. Olharan coming cross court. Here's a backhand. Powerfully thrown to the inside for Benny. Benny out of the way again. Urbieta kicks off the side wall, and it's missed. Three-2 lead for the Chargers. A two-wall off his footing. That one dropped low in the pad, and the pad is bad. 3-3.
Rather unfortunate bounce off of the side wall there, setting up an unpredictable play.
Backhand by Urbieta. This one passing. Forehand Urbieta inside. Urbieta on the forehand. Crossing again. Benny on the bounce. Picks it up deep in the backcourt. Running backhand. Here's the Urbieta. Just laid up. Olharan out of the reach of Zulaika. Benny from the backcourt. Sidearm play. Back inside. Olharan's there. Catch by Benny, scraped it off the sidewall. Powerful backhand, that's out of reach. Urbieta calls for Olharan to take it, he does. Zulaika backed up to the 9 line. Powerful return, another one. This one caught the corner. Benny advancing, sidearm play. That's crossing. Olharan calls him off on the Urbieta to the inside. Coming into the corner, Benny's got it. That one floated on the side wall. In the corner. To Urbieta now from the 11. Higher and harder. This one kicking up and out. Forehand save. Back up the middle. Here's Urbieta. Zulaika into the backcourt. Able to turn that Urbieta. Olharan coming cross court. Puts it back inside. Here's Benny now. Here's Zulaika. Posty right at the feet of Urbieta. Backing up. He's got it on the right side. Zulaika again. Splitter. High splitter. Missed. What a point. Chargers break the tie. They lead 4-3.
Yeah, Olharan reaching back in to try to make that play. Has made the catching look relatively easy so far. That was a tricky one.
Hard serve right up the middle. Urbieta backed up to the glass, somehow came away with it. This one dropping low again. Urbieta keeps it on the left side. Hard backhand. Benny now out of the way. That kicked up over his head. Zulaika saves it. Urbieta sidearm play. Benny all alone. What a grab at the 12 line. Back to the inside. Benny going up forward on the right side now. Back up the middle. Olharan left side. There's a backhand. Powerfully thrown out of reach. Zulaika coming back for it. Push the Urbieta outside. Urbieta runs under it. Sidearm play. Kicking up. Good control by Benny again. Same spot at the 12 line. Another one dropping low. Urbieta left side. Laid up. Zulaika unable to get there. Benny up the wall. He's down with the ball. Forehand. Cut off this time. Olharan at the 8 line. Backhand out of reach. Zulaika coming for it. There's Urbieta. Put it inside. Here's Urbieta now. He lobs this one up. Back into the corner where that one died. Olharan just flicked it up. Takes Zulaika up in front of the 4 line. Back inside. Urbieta looking for the Urbieta. Diving save. That opens up. Zulaika again, lower and harder. Going to be another rebote. Another save by Urbieta. Here's Zulaika, Costado now to the inside. That will score. Chargers jump out ahead, 5-3. Possible match point for Zulaika and Benny. And credit to the Chargers here. Zulaika, Benny, both players, but Urbieta in a losing effort.
Just playing out of his mind.
Some of the best play we've ever seen. Got a couple points and down 2 points now. Still could come back to take it. Maybe see another shot from the backcourt here. He's throwing shots, making every catch, turning rebotes. A complete performance. How about Benny? That point too. Scrapes like
catching,
three in a row off the wall.
Absolutely beautiful play by Benny.
Vault over serve. Second serve for Zulaika. Second serve is good. Urbieta over the top. Benny running around it. Diving rebote save. Clears the overhead screen. Big bounce Urbieta middle of the court. Lower and harder. Zulaika's got it. Zulaika splitter. Olharan reaching. Cut it off. The 2-wall is out.
Out.
Point, set, and match. Zulaika and Benny take it. Winning the third set, 6-3. Great doubles match there. Zulaika and Benny pull out the win in the third set. All four players from the start, Stu. Locked in, great energy, great pace to it.
So. Absolutely.
With that win, the Chargers keep the win of the game day alive here. 3 points for the Devils, 2.5 for the Chargers. Up next to fourth-ranked doubles. We're going to hear from our winners, Zulaika and Benny. Second win of the season in as many tries. And one of the better teams last season. They knew they were going to be a force here in this top-ranked group. A lot of experience, and Zulaika just getting more and more comfortable with each game day. Chargers are ready to go. We're going to hear from our winners. There they are, Zulaika and Benny.
All right, Zulaika, Benny, congratulations on winning that match. You guys are 2-0. What's the magic behind this doubles team?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I mean, we haven't really had too much time on the court together like this season, but early off, we're feeling good.
What about you, Zulaika? Tell me a little bit about the strategy playing against Urbieta and Olharan.
The strategy was to keep the ball in play. They are a very tough team, especially strategy-wise. They are very tough. They catch everything, so it's very difficult to play against them. But we believe in us. We knew that if we continue playing, catching the ball and finishing up front, we'll have our chance, and we did it, and happy for the win.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.